Practice. No, that is not the concrete that is underneath this surface. That would be several feet down.
It's 7 feet. I think 7.5 feet down in the middle of the track right there. Dirt's really deep.
Joey Logano was last year's winner at Bristol. And frankly, that surprised everyone, perhaps including him.
It did me. I didn't see that coming, but
doesn't surprise me that he took off right off the bat with a fast car. Obviously, running that truck practice, doing so enabled him to have a feel for this racetrack right off the bat, getting to the top of the board. Again, Larson, the same thing, ran a dirt late model race. I had a little fun with him last night going to the top. Now we're seeing our dirt boys. Christopher Bell jumps to the top.
Hamlin.
Reddick.
They like it. I think they like it, Mikey.
Well, that's that experience, Daryl. You know how it is. When you get to a racetrack, there's so many unknowns. You get guys out there with dirt track experience and background in general, with the Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, those guys in that conversation. And then you have Logano, the other guys that are trying to gain that experience running the truck series and getting that practice.
Bowman around in turn 4. Now, one thing that is a big difference here is that this is a brand new car.
Yep.
For 2022.
Roll on the outside, but whatever you need to do here, I got room above you.
And one of the biggest differences is that 18-inch diameter wheel, up from 15 previously. Low-profile dirt tires. How about it, Regan?
Mike, they are completely different than a year ago and completely different than what the trucks are going to run tomorrow afternoon. You see this tire, a very wide tire patch right here, a narrow profile. The tire does not have nearly as much space between the wheel and the tread on the tire. A couple of guys telling me earlier today, this reminds them a lot more of a sprint car tire, and you can see it's pretty gummy right here. A little movement out of these little rubber patches when you go to grab them. So this is where the grip's going to come from, other than obviously what happens with the racetrack in terms of the moisture.
Here's what happened. Alex Bowman already around there, trying to get back to the gas in turn 4.
No help. He did it all by himself. I guess he just a little loose. They all look loose, though.
Now, in turn 2, beginning with truck practice, drivers are trying to open up not just a second groove, but a whole second lane out there in turn 2.
Boy, Larson just went between the 9 and the 2. I mean, he shot between them, and he's on it right now. That 5 car is going somewhere.
Look how high he's running there.
Yeah, he likes it.
You want to talk about a fish out of water? Austin Cindric, the guy that he just blew the doors off of. I mean, there's a kid that came from an asphalt background on road courses, road racing and things like that. Watch Cal wants to go for this.
Watch this.
I'm done following.
I'll just go right through here, little opening.
Flip side of that conversation, though, if you're Austin Cindric, I don't mind that a bit. I want to follow that guy, see what he's doing, see how much speed that I can do, gauge that, go to work.
He probably wishes he could follow him, because Larson is, he's pretty quick right now. He's 5th quick on the board, and his car looks really, really racy.
Justin Haley, you see him at the top of the board. Another guy ran a modified here a couple weeks ago on the dirt at this very racetrack.
Now, they did water the track and do a little packing between the truck practice and this 50-minute session, the first of 2 this afternoon on FS1.
The one thing that will do